Isn't this lash look just stunning on her? See how the shaping complements her eye and face shape beautifully? I'm going to share with you how to properly map out a lash extension style that will enhance your client's beautiful features. My mapping method is so easy, and I know you won't be able to look at creating a set any other way because it never fails. I can't wait to show you, so let's get started. My model for today is my beautiful niece, and she asked for a wet look lash style, which is this look here. If you haven't heard of this style, it is basically a look that replicates more of a mascara effect. And some lash providers may have this service titled as the mascara effect, and it's also known as Glam Classics and recently Angel Lashes. So wet look lashes are basically a bundle of 2 or more thin lashes placed on one natural lash without being fanned out. So they kind of look like a darker classic set, but the tips of the lashes are wispier. Alright, so now that we have the wet style explained, I'm going to get into mapping out the shape. I was explaining to Jill the plan for the video and asked her to stare into the camera for a bit so that we could stare into her eyes, all while me being a goof, and I loved cracking a few smiles from her from my beautiful dancing, as you can see. So with mapping your client's eyes, it's all about studying their unique eye shape. I like to often say that our eyes tell a story, and you just need to understand really the basics of mapping and styling, and then you can basically read every single eye shape that's in front of you. Once you learn my mapping method, it's hard to unsee it afterwards. I never follow a map that someone has made in a manual to just copy and paste onto someone else's eyes because everyone's eye shape is so different, and it's all about customization for your clients here. That's why they come to you to get quality customized work from you, and that's what separates you from other artists. So see how Jill's eyes at the inner corner to the middle is fairly rounded, and there's quite a drop starting from the middle of the lid to the outer corners. You can even see with her eyes closed, there's the top of the hill right about here, and what I like to do is transition to a curlier curl at the point where the lid starts to droop down, and map out the longest length of the lash extensions typically under where the arch of the brow is. This is just so that they both complement each other nicely. I personally find any set looks so much better, even from simply making the longest length of a lash style always where the client's brow arch is. So because your inner corners have a rounded shape and lift, you don't want to put a curlier curl in there. Imagine putting even, let's say, like a CC curl throughout the entire set. The inner corners would be curly, and then towards the middle to the ends of the lashes will look droopy and straighter because the lid slants down. And her natural lashes have a straighter downwards curl as well. So what do we do to create a flattering set that lifts the eyes? Well, we mix curls. Mixing curls will create such a beautiful set throughout. It will make her eyes pop and happy and not sad and droopy, because yeah, we definitely don't want that. So in a second here, I'm gonna explain what I did. I'm thinking we'll do C curl on the inner corner, stop at about the top of the hill, and then the longest length, I'm trying to think, because you like them shorter, right?
Yeah, like as long as they're not like touching my eyebrows.
Okay.
I don't know, it depends.
So I think I would do C, and then maybe I might do 12 for the longest length. Close your eyes and open. I think I'll do 12. So I'll start with like 6 or 7, and then we'll do 12 at the longest. But I'll start with C and then do D curl, transition to D, and then really pick it up. So I'll have like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, switch over to 10 D curl, and then do 10 D curl, 11, 12, right at the arch of the brow. And then keep it 12, and then I jump down like two lengths shorter on the very end so that we don't have them too long, and it just kind of like tucks the lashes in, and it kind of like the shorter lashes on the end will kind of push up the longer lashes. So as you can see here, I'm just about to map out the shape with little dots. The first dot is just to kind of tell me when to transition from the straighter curl to the curlier curl. And then the second dot is where I mark just right underneath the arch of the brow to tell me when to place the longest length. So just kind of look on your client's eyes where the top of the hill is. Right before it starts to slope down, mark that. And then next mark will be right underneath the arch of the brow. We got kind of where the arch of the brow is here, and then this is the top of the hill. It kind of rounds out quite a bit here, and then this is kind of the top of the hill, and where it really starts, you can see it starts to droop really quickly. So you want a straighter curl here because the shorter lashes will kind of pick up fast. It's almost like even if you keep this like 6, 7, it'll look like you picked up like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 because it's going up on that hill, right? So it kind of is like making it seem like you're already picking up in length, even if you were to keep the same length. And then right here, you switch to another curl because it starts, you really want to lift it. You really want to lift the outer corner. So this is when you want to switch curl and pick up in length. So then go pick up, longest length here, because it matches the arch of the brow here. So longest length here, and then about here is when I would taper down, scoop down with the shortest lashes, and they're finer on this end too, so it's easier. There, I think that made a lot of sense. You're like, yeah.
It made sense to me.
You might hear me repeating myself a little bit, but that's just because I really want you to absorb everything that I'm sharing. So we'll start off by washing the lashes, and this is totally my bad. I typically wash lashes before mapping out my client's eye shape. This is totally going to remove what I just placed, but that's fine. I will just mark that all up again. So yeah, I just do a nice little swipey, get right in there, right in between those natural lashes. Make sure there is no makeup, no oil, no dead skin, nothing. Clean those up good. So lashes are now squeaky clean, and I'm going to map the shape out again. Honestly, I've been doing this for so long that I can do it with their eyes closed now, and you can see it. If you have your clients close their eyes, you can literally see where the top of the hill is. Just mark that and then mark where the arch of their brow is. I mean, look at that. Just perfect. For taping down those bottom lashes, this is my go-to method, and I've been doing it for years and years. I call it the sandwich taping method. I just kind of figured this out on my own throughout the years. Gel pads weren't sticking, and the tape, they were sliding everywhere and riding up into my client's eyes, and it was really uncomfortable. And I swear to goodness, this method does not budge. When you put the gel pads underneath the natural lashes and then do your taping on top, they just hold so freaking good. Please try this because I want to know your thoughts on it. I will never try another method unless it works better than this. Like, this has worked for me for years, and yeah, it's just amazing. So yeah, sandwich taping method, try it. Let me know what you think. And we're now mapping out the shape. Oh, I'm so excited. This is when I get really excited because I can picture what the shape and everything's gonna look like. So start off with 7, 8, 9. 9 will be marked right at the first dot, and that is C curl. Remember, we're starting with a straighter curl, then transitioning to D curl, and picking up quickly with 10, 11, 12s. 12s right at that second dot underneath the arch of the brow. And then towards the ends, I drop down in length, 11, 10 on those finer little lashes. This sensitive tape from Untamed Artistry is so good at lifting the skin right on the lid so that we get a good clear view of the natural lashes. This glue from Revoläshion, so good, try it, you'll love it. Now onto Isolation Tweezer. This one is my favorite. It has such a nice curvature to it and is great at getting those little tiny inner corner lashes. And I'll be using this tweezer for picking up the lashes. Literally all of Untamed Artistry tweezers are so good. Make sure you wear your gloves. This is to protect you and your client, and it's just more hygienic, you know? Now onto creating our set. We're finally starting. My goodness, it felt like forever to get to this point. So just isolating those lashes, placing little tiny lashes. So satisfying, correcting the direction, making sure we're not following the direction of the natural lashes. This curved isolation tweezer is my absolute favorite for isolating at the middle of the lid to the outer corners. And then for this taping technique, there was some skin hanging over, so I wanted to lift that so that we could get a clear bond. Make sure you don't lift too much and you check with a mirror so that her eyes aren't open and exposed to the glue fumes. Now we are switching curls. I wish completing a set was this fast, you guys. Like, seriously, this is so fast. We're like halfway done. So we're switching curls now onto D curl. Oh my goodness, you can just really start to get the shape of the set now. Like, I get so excited at this point. So yeah, just keep applying those lashes. When I'm picking them up, I'm using I believe it's 0.06s for this wet look, and I just kind of pick up a nice little bundle of them. I always find isolating videos like this so satisfying. Like, look at that clear bond. Ooh, yeah. So satisfying. We're lifting up that skin. Exposing those lashes more so we can see really close. I like to apply the lashes as close to the lid as I can. Ooh, there's a little sticky. That was satisfying to separate. Now see those little lashes higher up on the lid? Those are called false layer lashes. We do not lash those ones because what happens when you lash those lashes, they honestly affect the entire look of the set. The lashes look like they're floating up on the lid and it messes up with the whole look. Don't do it, trust me. I mean, if you have done it and you've seen the look, you understand what I'm saying. It just, you don't want to ruin your piece of art. So I just avoid those ones altogether. And yeah. This is the part when I start to get really antsy. I don't know if anyone else feels this way too, when you're like nearly finished, but you still find little lashes that need to be lashed. But now we are finished. I'm checking the bottom layer, making sure all those little tiny lashes are lashed, because when you get the bottom layer, it just really completes the look of the set. The lashes look darker and thicker. Before I remove the gel pads, just want to make sure that there's no bottom lashes that popped up and like stuck at all. That was so satisfying. I love removing gel pads. It feels so good. So to remove the marker on the lids, I just use micellar water and wipe it right off. Do a nice little brush because it's just so satisfying. And I like to kind of hover my fume extractor over my client's eyes just for a little minute, just to kind of suck up those fumes so their eyes aren't so stingy when they open their eyes. So here is the before and the after. It looks so beautiful, so natural, and enhances her features so beautifully. I'm literally obsessed. And don't forget to take all the videos and photos of your artistry work. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna take some macro. Oh, you look stunning, Jill. Stop it. Well, these are good. Stop. Okay, close your eyes. Jill, you're gonna love them. I'm so excited. If you don't, I'll be pissed. Can you tell that I'm obsessed yet? Clearly. I just love creating sets like this. I mean, look at that. It's beautiful. It's giving like mascara, kind of falsy vibes. So beautiful.
I love them so much. Oh my goodness. That's like exactly what I wanted.
Stop it.
When you said like they might be looking like volumes, I got a little scared there for a second. No, but like these are even like wispier than like the classics that I've been getting, and I love them. I love them.
That completes this tutorial on how to customize a lash map for your clients. If you liked this video, please like and subscribe, as it tells YouTube to recommend it to more people. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I'll be making so much more, so stay tuned and I'll see you soon. Bye!